is swept in by Josh Karoma.
Flips this one in. Goes to the far post. Nagayama with the goal.
Good afternoon, one and all. Hope you are all well. Hope you're having a good weekend. And yeah, I'm back. We're back for another watch along. As we all know, this huge game coming up this lunchtime as we take on QPR at Loftus Road, and we know the implications to this game. You know, we know this is a must-win game, and ultimately, Darren Moore's job is now on the line, well and truly. You know, hearing the comments that Kevin Nagel has done, it's pretty clear we must win, otherwise he is gone. And that includes drawing. Drawing is not enough. We've said this before. Drawing games is not enough. This is a game that we have to be winning. So we are going to get into the lineups very soon. But first of all, let's say a few hellos. George is in. Big up Ryan, big game today. I see he's getting another draw. We snatch a win. So either 1-1 or 2-1 Town, I hope. Yeah, well, I'm sticking with my prediction. I just can't see us winning this game. Like I said, I don't have any confidence under this manager. And ultimately, a draw, probably you might be right with a draw because Darren Baugh is a draw specialist. But yeah, this is a huge game. As I said, let's have a look at the lineups for the game, starting with our opponents, QPR, who will start with the formation that we expected and the team that we expected, really. In all truth, obviously, Begovic in goal, their captain, Kenneth Parle at left back, with Jake Clark-Salter in the middle, with Steve Cook, the experience that Steve Cook brings to that backline for QPR, despite them obviously conceding so many goals and plus them struggling, he still does provide that at the back. Reggie Cannon at right back with the two DMs of Sam Field and Jack Callback. Ilias Chair on the left, Lyndon Dykes as the cam, Chris Willock on the right, and Sinclair Armstrong up front. So yeah, I'm not surprised with this lineup, and I'm kind of, yeah, it's what it says on the tin. Really, we expected that from them. Let's have a look at our lineup, and yeah, so the same formation shape. That look, I'm just tired of the same every week now. I do not like this formation. I know people have said, look, the formation isn't the issue because it can still be attacking, but I still don't like this formation. I like a flat back for me. I do, and then if it means maybe doing the 4-2-3-1, then so be it. But I don't like this formation, and it doesn't suit the players we've got. I don't like Sorba Thomas at wing back. I think Sorba should be really in an area where he's further forward predominantly. It's strange that obviously Radinho Abalka, who we did say in the preview the other day, how he's not starting. I'm not entirely sure why he's been in the club. He's trained with the group for a week now. There's no real excuses. So again, don't understand why Balka isn't starting. Obviously, I like that the fact he's gone with the two up top. We need to, with Reece Healy and Radulovic starting. So I do like that. Obviously, Jonathan Hogg does start. I didn't actually have him in my lineup. So yeah, Matos, obviously, we know what he brings early on so far. He's done good. And Jack Radoni as well, obviously, will be able to get forward, hopefully, and create something for us. And Ben Jackson, obviously, on the left there. But yeah, obviously, they're free at the back. Brodie Spencer, Mikael Hellick, and Tom Lees. But we know it's going to be a 5 for the most of this game. And I'm just sick and tired of the same, every week, and as we said, Darren Moore has to get a result today. Otherwise, it's goodbye, see you later. And I think I speak for most fans when I say we won't really be that upset by that. In fact, we'll be relieved because it's been a complete and utter disaster since he came from the door, in my opinion. It hasn't worked. It was a disastrous decision to do what they did anyway. Biggest downgrade you'll ever see, bringing this guy in. And the fact that he's lasted so long as well, I hope that doesn't come back to haunt us, because in football, you know, time doesn't stand still. It's a results-based business, and he hasn't had any sort of consistent results all season, and he's managed 3 wins from 22 games. It's appalling. It is appalling, and there's no excuses, and there is really no excuses today. We have to win. We have to win. But I stick with my prediction that I made yesterday, and until the manager changes, I won't have any belief that we can get any results. Basing it off what we've seen since, he's so, for me, where's the passion? Where's the drive? Where's the motivation? Where's the character that you need to be a very good manager? Where's the ability to accept that you have to change the game, not just keep it the same when it's clearly not working? The managers that do that separate those that don't decide to change it. It separates the best from the worst for me. And Darren Moore, I'm sorry, but the connection he has is zero with the fans. And yeah, it's just been such a bad decision to bring him in. But anyway, obviously we are going to get into the game very shortly. But first of all, big up to everyone that's tuning in, anybody that's watching it on playback. If you do like what you hear, by the way, please do make sure you do smash the likes, subscribe if you're new, and share the video. Like I said, the likes do help with getting the video out there. Subscribing, like I said, we're trying to get to 400 subscribers. It'd be great to get there before, well, I haven't set a date, but it'll be good to get there soon. And sharing it as well is always appreciated as well. So, yeah. So we're just about 5 minutes away from kickoff here now. And, we're going to have to see what happens in this game in the capital. At least I will know all the Huddersfield players, and I won't have to actually kind of see who's who. I'll just have to be looking at the QPR lineup predominantly on my screen, because I'll know the Huddersfield players anyway. So as you can see, I will be wearing this shirt. Is the shirt that the team will be wearing today. Well, very, very soon. And yeah, we'll just have to see. But like I said, there is huge pressure on this. This is what I call a 6-pointer. Look at the table. And, if you don't, the difference between winning and losing is huge for both sides. Us, if we win, miraculously, if we win, then it will be 6 points clear at the bottom from the relegation zone, sorry. If they win, then we will go into the relegation zone, and that will, I'm pretty certain that will end Darren Moore's time at the club. Even a draw, I still don't think Kevin Nagel will accept him, because if you look at the quotes that he came out with during the week, I'm going to just get some quotes up here. And it was quite alarming what he was saying in this. He says, on the draw versus Blackburn, this is what he had to say. Needed the win. We tied ties don't get you in the playoffs. We're on the edge of relegation. I was not happy with the outcome. He then says, I'm really disappointed with the last 2 matches. I think we should should have won both of them, which is what we've all said. I'd rather lose really attacking and being really aggressive. Now, them keywords there is a bit of a, what's the word I'm looking for? It's a bit of a thing towards the manager, isn't it? It's a, you've got to start playing attacking and start getting your players revved up and aggressive. Then you said on today's game, I'm really worried. All bets are off on that one. We have to win. Again, reiterating that point, we have to win. On Darren Moore, he says, people want to terminate Darren Moore. We've got to make a change in how we put our formation out there. I think that actually we're too conservative. So again, he said those things, and Darren Moore has still gone with the same formation and the setup that we've seen week in, week out. So he's not listening. Darren Moore's not listening. And like I said, if we don't win, he is gone. But yeah, George has said, if we do sack Moore after today, who would you want to get in next? I mean, I've kind of put a few names out there, really, me. I would really like Michael Duff, who obviously is the Barnsley manager. I also like the idea of John Mousinho as well, who is at Portsmouth. All these managers obviously do have a club, so it is going to be obviously compensation that we'll have to pay for them, for the managers. But I think those are my top two. And Ian Evatt from Bolton, I would actually quite like to see him, maybe. So any of those. But anyway, we are nearly here now at kickoff. The players are in the tunnel. And the players are emerging from the tunnel as we near to kick off. And, a lot of a good crowd behind them today, QPR. And obviously the fans that have made the long trip from Huddersfield to QPR today. Very early start for them. I think can't quite see the away end in full as of yet, but they will always. We've always had a good following us. We've always brought a lot of fans wherever we've gone, no matter what the form is. But yeah. So yeah, as I said, we're going to have to watch out for the likes of Chair on that left-hand side, Willock on the right, and then Armstrong up front, knows where the back of the net is, as well as Dykes does as well, just behind him. And then, us, we've got Radulovic, who is starting the game. He's making his first start in the league. Healy obviously starts the game, which is good to see. Hogg again gets the nod. I kind of said, I'm not sure he should be starting anymore, but he's gone with him. Radone, Matos as well. He's impressed since he's come in. We've got Jackson and Sorba Thomas on as wing back. I think Sorba Thomas is wasted in that position personally. He doesn't like to do the defensive side of the game. So that is why he has to play further up. But this formation is never going to change under this manager. So until he goes, we're not going to see the best of these players. But we're fast approaching here. Players are just getting ready to start. But yeah, Radulovic has really impressed me since he's come in. He looks sharp. His link-up play is fantastic. And he does look a really good striker that in time, he's still new to the league, remember, and he's still finding his feet in the division. So, we have to take that into consideration. But he's actually done very well since he's come in. So it's promising. Let me know if you can hear me. And for some reason, I've just seen a picture. Darren Moore's clapping the Huddersfield fans, and he never does that. So I'm not sure what he's doing. He looks so uncomfortable doing it as well, because he very rarely does it. So yeah, I think that's a bit of a stupid thing to do, really, in terms of pretending to clap the fans and not really mean it. Because, like I said, his passion is not there. But anyway, Radoni will kick us off here. And this is huge. This match is huge, as we know. And the start of this game will be interesting to see what happens. So Radoni now gets it underway. Hogg to Spencer, who launches it long upfield. And I'm going to get Jake Clark-Salter clears the ball. Jack Colback now for QPR. Now Elias Chair, who I said was dangerous. He's taking on Spencer. He goes over. But I think that's a very weak... I think he went down far too easily there, Chair. Good strength from Spencer. It's a throw on this left-hand side. But Chair is going to cause problems all afternoon. And that's why we have to be wary of him. But yeah, good evening to good afternoon, everybody, to everyone that's joining. Hope you're well. Because get your thoughts in the chat. And yeah, it's be good to hear from you. But Sorba Thomas has apparently pulled back Chair, and the referee's given a free kick in an area where QPR can get the ball into the penalty area. Chair looks like he's going to be taking this, and we're going to actually put this score up, so that will be useful. But this is going to be interesting. Actually, Chair's got the ball in a bit of that's a very poor ball that cleared away by Healy, and now Chair comes forward again. He chips the ball in, and Nichols claims, good claim by Nichols that, but it is an inviting ball by Chair to be attacked, and Nichols was very commanding, because if he hadn't have got that, then I think it was Dykes who was waiting to pounce. And QPR have given the ball away. Salter's given the ball away. Now Sorba Thomas comes down the right side. He plays the ball in. A clearance away. And Colback goes down from a challenge from Matos, and it's a free kick to QPR. But yeah, a couple of minutes in now. And as we always know, we're always on the back foot. And they have had the most of the ball. Armstrong chases it. Hellick knocks the ball out. So it's a throw-in on this left-hand side. Right near the corner flag. Radoni gets stuck in, as he always seems to do. Good play back to Spencer, who launches it long to nobody in particular. Salter comes to meet it. Radoni wins the header. Now Radulovic wins the header, and he's got clattered into at the back. And Sorba Thomas has also gone down after that. I think he's given the foul on Radulovic. That was a heavy challenge. You know, he came right through him and completely took him out, really, Clark-Salter for QPR. And that was a definite foul. And Radulovic is on the deck. He'll be all right, though. He's just feeling his back. But he's up on his feet, and now Town have a chance to get the ball into the penalty area. Sorba Thomas will look to get the delivery right as he puts the ball down. Referee. Yep, so Sorba Thomas now gets the ball in. No, QPR clear. It's come out to Lees. And Lees, a bit of a loose pass towards Spencer, and it's gone out of play behind for a goal kick to QPR. And Nagel will be watching this game from afar back in his homeland of America. Look who's there. Look who's there. The team, Mark Cartwright and Jake Edwards are there. Yes. But Spencer now has a throw in near the corner flag. Matos, who plays it back to Hellick and now Lees. So there's a bit of possession for Town. Jackson plays it through to Healy, who plays it to Radulic. Now Healy down the left-hand side. Chance to take on his man. Gets a corner for his troubles. Good. A bit of play from Town, that. And there's a first corner for us here. And Hellick will no doubt be looking to get on the end of this. 8 goals he's already got this season. And Hellick always has that advantage with his height and his strength. And actually, QPR have had the most goals conceded from set pieces. So who's... Sorba Thomas gets the ball in. Oh, and a chance for Healy, who attacks it. And it was actually a good save that from... And it wasn't a save, it deflected behind, actually. So it's gone for another corner to Town. And there's a bit of pressure on this now. Second corner in concession. And he will look to get a similar ball in, Thomas. A bit of a flatter one. And QPR clear it. Armstrong now on the edge of his penalty area. A good tackle by Matos. Great interception. And it's gone out for a QPR throw-in, though. Well, you can always rely on Matos to get a foot in. He's always, you know, this is a guy that is such a talent at 19 years of age. You know, he's full of passion, aggression, and has shown us already what he's capable of in glimpses. And he's got the quality, you can see that. And QPR look to get onto a loose ball, but Sorba Thomas has gone over after latching onto a loose pass from QPR. And hello to Terry Darts, up the town. Hope you're well, mate. Thank you for dropping in. But there's another free kick in an area where we can get the ball into the penalty area. And QPR have always struggled to, like I said, they've conceded the most goals in the league from set pieces. The referee's having a word with Dykes after a bit of pushing on Radulovic. But Sorba Thomas is ready now and ready to go. That's a poor ball and he's gone behind. There's no conviction in that. He did try. I know what he was trying to do. He was trying to pick out Tom Lees, but it was just too far away from him, really, to be able to get on the end of it. So goal kick. Nazmir Begovic plays short to Cook, who plays it long. An aerial duel. Town win the second ball, and Sorba Thomas goes over. It's a free kick, definite free kick. And Matos now 1-2 with Sorba Thomas. And now Spencer, Radulovic down the right hand side. He couldn't quite latch onto it. Salter would beat him to it. But we are growing into this game now, actually. And, you know, we are actually playing quite all right. Hellick, now the ball of his feet. Jackson, who plays the through ball. Healy to Redone, who gets past one man and then an interception from the QPR man, sends it to a throw-in on this left-hand side as we look at it. Reggie Cannon got the tackle in for QPR. Jackson plays it back to Lees, who consolidates and passes it to Hellick. Hellick now in the centre circle. Play it long. Out wide to Redoni, who did well to keep that in with the header, but he hasn't found a Town man. And now QPR have it, but they've lost it again. Matos. Now Brody Spencer plays it into no man's land. It's back to QPR's feet. And yeah, we have to try and keep hold of the ball a bit better here. We're giving it away too much when we have it. And QPR are exactly the same, to be fair. So both teams struggling to keep hold of the ball. And now Armstrong for QPR, who's set in motion, and Hellick gets an interception. It's an Armstrong slammed the ball down at pure frustration there. And Cannon's on the floor. Cannon looks like he's got an injury. The QPR right back. And it does look like a groin injury. So is there going to be an early change here, I wonder? But yeah, opening 10 minutes, I think, both teams have had the ball. Both teams kind of sloppy on the ball at times and giving it away too easily. No real chances as of yet, though, really, as of no, QPR have had none. And we've actually had most of the ball as well, which isn't usually what we do. But yeah, like I say, no real consistent passage of play. But like I say, there is a break in play as Cannon is still receiving treatment. But yeah, no real clear-cut chance, I would say. And QPR haven't actually had a shot yet. Getting to his feet now, Cannon. And he's looking very uncomfortable, limping off there. But I think he's going to try and carry on. But you can see the frustration in him right now. In fact, I think he's coming off. It is the end for Cannon. It did look like he was continuing. But so the change is imminent for QPR. Sure who this is. Let's have a look. But anyway, play goes on and QPR are down to 10. And Town get the ball in. Hogg. And now Spencer clears the ball. Clark-Salt heads it into the air. Armstrong tries to win the header, but Lees wins the header. And now Thomas. Oh, right through the back. A definite foul from Powell. And Thomas is actually always a tricky customer to deal with if you're facing up to him. And QPR is struggling to handle him at the moment. Now there's a change here. Aaron Drew comes on for Reggie Cannon. So early change for QPR, which is not what they wanted. But we know all too well what injuries are like, having injuries in the squad. That's part and parcel of it. And now Sorba Thomas will try and get this ball in. Good ball in, but it's gone all the way through. Hellick tries to keep it in, but it's a clearance from Drew. And now Town. Hogg gets fouled, and yeah, it's a definite foul. Armstrong. Definite foul that. I'm not being biased. And Armstrong isn't happy with that. But yeah, good afternoon to everybody that's tuning in. I hope you're well. Please do make sure you do smash a like, subscribe if you are new, and share the channel. Would really be appreciated. And we're going to get into the comments soon, but this free kick goes in now. And it's an easy take for Asmir Begovic. That's catching practice for him. Very experienced goalkeeper for QPR, who bowls it out short. Michael's in, good evening, good afternoon. I keep saying good evening. I don't usually do afternoon streams, that's fine. The FA Cup tie between West Bromwich Derby and Wolves has been suspended due to crowd trouble. Wolves leading 0-2. Really? Wow, that must have been serious. And if it's been suspended. But there's been a break in play here. And now Armstrong takes on Spencer. Great challenge by Spencer. Put it behind for a corner. Great battle that's going to be between those two. But Spencer will keep holding his own, as he has done since he's come back from his loan stint at Motherwell. But yeah, thank you for telling me about that, Michael. Do or die for Darren Mosley? Absolutely. Must win. If he doesn't win, then time to go, pal. And Kyle Hudlin, Tatika says, yeah. So there is a corner which will be delivered in by Chair, I believe. Oh, through. And I thought that was going in. He just went wide. But that was a good delivery in. And nobody in that area, if there was trouble. But it's just gone wide. But they needed somebody to be there, really, for QPR's point of view. But nobody there. So that is a goal kick here. And Town got away with one there. Chair is always going to be dangerous. I said this in my preview. He's a very tricky customer to deal with. But now QPR have the ball, but they've knocked it out of play. It's on the halfway line. Town get the ball back in, but they lose it straight away from the throw-in. But now Hogg, who plays it out wide to Sorba Thomas, who will take on the defender. A ball in. Dealt with by QPR. But it's going to come back from Town. Sorba Thomas, who... And Chair is trying to get the ball off him. Spencer's darting through. But it's a good interception that from the left back for QPR. And now Armstrong holds the ball up. Helic at the back of him. And so he's booked Helic, which I think is very harsh. Not really sure why he's booked him for that. I mean, okay, he was tugging his shirt, but I don't think it was a booking. But yeah, it's a booking. So QPR take it short. Now Chair to call back. So yeah, hopefully you are enjoying the video. If you are. A ball back at Asmir Begovic's feet, who launches it long. Helic deals with the header, as he always does. And call back in the middle of the park. He's up in the air. Steve Cook now launches it up. And Lees gets the header. And Jackson wins another header. And now Healy on the wide position. He's gone over. And it is a definite foul there, actually. And Drew, who has just come on, has got booked now. So the referee, I think, likes his cards. Although I think that was more of a 50-50, I would say. But obviously it's gone our way. And he's been booked, Drew. So again, a lot of set-piece chances to get the ball in. And one of these we're going to have to make count if we want to win this game. Sorba Thomas now plays it across to Spence, who doesn't win the header. And now Pal goes down. Elias Chair. Radoni gets a tackle in, but it's late on Chair. And it's another free kick. It's been a game full of free kicks this match. But Radone always puts in a shift for the team. So QPR will look to get the ball back in motion here. Call back. Plays it back to Clark Salter. Back to Callback, who will launch it long. Up to Armstrong. who wins the header, but he's headed it out of play. It's a throw-in to Town. Big up to everyone that is tuning in this afternoon. I really appreciate you all. So Spencer now plays it upfield to Radulovic, who loses the ball, and Chair now goes over again after winning the ball. He tries to play the ball over the top, and Matos caught him a little, but I wouldn't say there was much in that at all. I think Chair is one of those that it does go down quite easily, I would say, but yeah, still a very good player. Clark Salter now for QPR, back at the goalkeeper's feet in Asmir Begovic, who is looking for an option. Clark Salter. Matos wins the header. And another header won by Healy. And QPR now win the ball back. Now Armstrong lays it off to Chair, and Matos gets a foot in again. So 20, or just over the 20-minute mark now, and yeah, it's a scrappy game, I would say. Where I did say I didn't expect it to be the most entertaining. Obviously, both teams at the bottom, but now Radoni down the right-hand side. He plays the ball into the penalty area, and Sorba Thomas is in the air, and he couldn't quite get to it. But it's going to be a corner to Town on this left-hand side, or is it? I don't think it is. It hasn't touched him, actually, so it's actually a goal kick. I thought it was a corner, but yeah, Orest is in. Big up to you, Orest. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you're well. I hope you are well. And he says, smash the likes, people who haven't already, and subscribe if you are new. Yeah, big up. I appreciate that. Always promoting the channel. I appreciate it. So anyway, QPR get the ball in motion. Callback plays the ball forward. Dealt with by Lees, who heads it forward. Hogg onto Matos. Now Healy, who good tackle by Matos. And now Radoni down the right, and he's gone over, and it's a foul. And Clark Salter is the one that is now going into the book. And it was a bit of a clumsy challenge by him. And this is a good area for Town to get the ball in. And I've said that on many occasions now. But this is actually quite an inviting area to get the ball in. If you can get it right. But Radoni, always that threat going forward. Always tries to make something happen. So Sorba Thomas will be over this. Can he get the ball in? If this can be in a good area, then this is a big chances for us to take the lead. Sorba Thomas, and Healy meets it, and it's gone over the bar. So yeah, I mean, yeah, it wasn't the greatest of deliveries, I would say, from Thomas. I think it needed to be a bit more length on it, really. But yeah, into time, mate. Sorry, I'm late, but I hope you're okay. Hello, mate. Hope you're doing well. Don't be. Oh, there's a chance now for Sorba Thomas. Sorry, guys, I have to interrupt. And now it's a corner on this left-hand side for Town. Don't be sorry for being late. You're fine, Aidan. Don't worry about it. But thank you for coming to tune in. I really appreciate that. And yeah, I'm doing okay. I hope you are okay too. A draw is no good for Town. Must win game. Absolutely. A draw is no. If it's a draw, anything but a win, and Darren Will has to go. But Sorba Thomas gets the ball in. Asmir Begovic punches it away, and now Armstrong gets onto the end of it. And Matos again. Matos is everywhere, and he's showing his real quality. But yeah, I agree with Yoris. We cannot keep drawing games. I'm just tired of. But of course, we know Darren Ball will be liking a draw. So yeah, because he never looks to win games. But anyway, QPR have the ball, and Dykes goes over from a challenge from Matos. You like saying Matos covers so much ground. And QPR will now have a free kick. This game has been a game full of free kicks, as I said. So now it's a chance for QPR, but they have actually played it short, actually. So, yeah, they're not going to go long. Steve Cook, who plays it to Dykes. Willock. Willock gets the ball in. Across. Healy trying to get the defence... Trying to get the ball out, and it's actually gone across his box. And now QPR have it back from the centres. And they've gone backwards. And the crowd groaning as they want to see the ball going forward. Oh, my goodness. QPR have a throw-in, by the way, on the halfway line. They play it forward to Dykes, who heads it on to Armstrong once again. Armstrong's the right handful up there. It's causing a nuisance to himself. And he's got past Hellick, and Hellick's brought him down. Hellick has to be careful because he is on the booking. And it's a free kick. As good as a corner, this for QPR, to get the ball in. Right near the corner flag. On the right-hand side. But Hellick, you didn't really need to do that, to be honest with you. Just has to stand up. And, yeah. But Chair will no doubt swing this in. Or Powell might take it, because he has got a few assists, Powell, as well this season. So, he's dangerous. But Town have to defend this. Powell gets the ball in and into the hands of Lee Nichols, who was never going to fumble that. And now the ball gets balled out to Lees. Now Lees plays it forward to Ben Jackson, gets the ball across, and Begovic just about deals with it, and it's into his hands. Clark Salter now plays it forward to Dykes. Hellick gets in there and he plays it up into the air towards Thomas, who can't quite get it. Now it's forward again by QPR. And Lees clears it. And it's a QPR throw. And now Armstrong's on the floor holding his face. There's nothing wrong with him, really, I would say. He's being a bit dramatic. I mean, Lees did he didn't actually do anything. He kind of just used his face to get the ball away, but it was nothing in it, really. So, yeah, anyway, he's up anyway, and QPR will get the ball back in play from this throw-in. Ball, good header away with Lees. Radulovic heads it away. And it comes back to Hogg, who heads it back. Oh, now it's a throw into us. I do try and describe hopefully the commentary is making sense to you guys. But Jackson has the throw-in now anyway for Town. He'll play it down the line towards Radulovic, who doesn't win the header. And now QPR with Willock. That ball's gone out of play from the flick on from Willock, and Town get another throw in. So say 0-0 doesn't suit either side here. So we'll see what happens as the game goes on. Jackson gets the ball down the line. Radulovic heads it on this time to Thomas, who can't quite. Now the ball played long. Now Armstrong is complaining. Lees is pushing him. But no, the referee isn't buying it. Nichols now launches it long. Radoni gets a flick on. Hogg now gets in, and now he's on the deck. But play goes on with Willock on the right-hand side for QPR, and he takes on Jackson. He gets the ball across. Chair in the penalty area. He cuts inside, and it's straight at the keeper. And Nichols will rightfully receive that. Thank you very much, he says quietly to himself. Hogg's on his haunches, but I think he'll be all right. He's a strong cookies, Hoggy. Take a lot for him to come off. Aiden says if we don't win this game, I'm sure it's bye-bye meal. Well, yeah, the signs are there. Nagel has been quite clear. We must win games. We must win, he said in his quotes. In the build to this match and after the QP and after the Blackburn game as well, he reiterated that. So yeah, it is. It's a must-win. Otherwise, it's goodbye. And Hogg, as I was saying, he's a tough cookie, but he's holding his neck, kind of doing a few stretches, but he will continue, and the play will get underway now with Nichols with the ball in his hands. He plays it long towards Healy, looking to attack it, but he misses it, and it's gone behind for a goal kick. So we've just gone over the half hour mark now, and we're yet to see a real clear chance here. Asmir Begovic will now play along himself, up to Dykes, but Helik again twice wins the header. Matos gets a tackle in. I think it was a bit of a high boot from him, and the referee has given the foul on Sam Field, who, obviously didn't make him. He just got on with it. So anyway, Jack Goldback gets the ball back underway for QPR. Steve Cook with a bit of a loose touch, but he gets it away, clears it long, straight through to Nichols in the Town goal. He balls it out to Lees, who now plays it centrally to Matos. Matos turns, and great movement there from Matos to Ben Jackson, who is now under pressure with his back to goal after a loose touch, but Willock has actually fouled him, so it's a free kick to Town. So Nichols will play the ball long up towards Healy, who misses it again, and it's cleared away for QPR. Now Lees gets on the end of it to Radoni. Radoni now to Spencer, who will look to try and make some blocked by Chair. Now he's under pressure. He's giving it away, Spencer. Now Field to Clark Salter. And QPR just having possession in their own half now at the moment. Clark Salter plays it long. Hogg heads it up into the air. Field wins the header off him. Elias Chair just launches it up, and it's gone out of play. So there's a real lack of quality in this game at the moment. But just showing Michael Frey on screen. He's just signed from Royal Antwerp, the striker. He's not obviously playing today, but he's watching on from the stands. So he will look to try and help them survive. But anyway, we've got the ball in motion. Radoni now to Healy. Just inside our own half. It's a bit of a loose pass back. Now Spencer goes over from Ilias Chair's push in the back. and he's complaining for some reason. It's a definite foul, a free kick to Town. A chance to play it upfield once more. So Nichols plays the ball upfield. A good header away from the... And he's actually given a foul on Steve Cook after that clearance was given. I'm not sure there was a lot in that, to be honest with you, but he's given it for some reason, the referee. The play's gone up field and it's gone out of play from Spencer's miscue. And Pal gets the ball back into back to Pal, who gets the ball and it's cleared away by Hellick, only to Salter though. Salter, Chair tries to keep the ball in. Matos now clears it. It's onto the left-hand side with Jackson, who we need to keep this ball better. Like I say, we're just giving the ball away. Radulovic now in the middle to Radoni. Now a chance. Healy into the penalty area on the right-hand side. He'll take it. He cuts inside. But he can't quite find the touch. Radoni on the edge of the penalty area now, trying to twist away. But now he's had to go back to Spencer. And it's come to nothing. But Radoni, nice 1-2 with Spencer. Spencer now. That's poor. Tried to play a through ball. I'm not sure who he was trying to play it through to, because nobody was there. And it's into Begovic's hands. Very poor that. And now Begovic balls it out to Pal, who just launches it. He's gone out of play. A very poor that from them. By the way, guys, I am behind on the thing, so no goal spoilers. By the way, if you don't mind, obviously, don't it to be ruined, obviously, by people saying the score, because, like I say, I am a bit behind. Blue Terrier Dart says should have done better there. Yeah, he should have done. Should have done better from that position for sure. Steve Cook clears the ball. Again, leads up in the air to Hogg, who chips it across to Spencer, who keeps the ball in play on his right-hand side. He cuts back and he gets fouled in the process from Chair, and he now gets on with it. Matos. Now Hellick to Lees. Lees again launches it towards the right for Thomas. Not for Spencer, sorry. And Powell wins the header, and Chair now plays it back to Salt. Now Asmir Begovic now with the ball at his feet. He plays it long. Matos should have won the header. He does. Radoni flicks it on. Nobody can latch onto it. And yeah, it's now Armstrong down the left-hand side is being set off in motion. What can he make of this? He takes a man on, takes Hellick on, gets the ball across, and it's kind of not cleared away, really, from Lee's point of view. And got stuck between his legs, but Nichols was able to claim it from that anyway, so no worries. But QPR should have done better there. Now Radoni now for Town. Plays Healy in. Healy plays it back to Radoni. Radoni to Hogg. To Spencer. And Town looking to find a way through this defence. Radoni plays it to Healy, who cuts back. Good challenge that from Pal, but it's coming straight back at him. And now Brodie Spencer. 1-2 with Radoni. And Healy gets his shot blocked from Clark Salter, but quite a nice move that from Town. Actually, really good play that. Good 1-2 between Brodie Spencer and Radoni. Plays it across, good ball across. Healy had his shot blocked. Anyway, Town have the ball with Matos, who plays it back to Helic, and now Lees on the left-hand side. Lees brings the ball forward. And now Ben Jackson plays the ball back to Hogg, back to Lees. Jackson, back to Lees, and Lees will just play it long again to Healy, who goes down, claiming for something, but actually Clark Salter, well, they both stayed down, but in fact, they were both getting up now, but Clark Salter looked like he was going to be on the deck for a while. Is it just me, or do I feel like there's going to be a red card? Do you feel there's going to be a red card in this game? I mean, yeah, it's quiet. There's a lot of challenges going in, isn't there? And obviously a lot of free kicks. The referee seems to like a booking as well, so you might be right, to be fair. Potentially could be. But QPR play the ball long, dealt with by Helic. It's come to Parl, who gets the touch all wrong. And it's a throw into Town. But yeah, Armstrong is a real handful up there at the top, as I said, for QPR. And, he's a player that you want in your side, I think, because he does carry that threat. Actually a good player. Brody Spencer plays the ball forward. Radulovic wins the header, flicks it on, but it's won by the QPR player Salter. It's in the air now. Jack Colback. Now Lyndon Dykes sends the ball forward for Armstrong to chase, but Lees comes to it and gets it out of play. So the throw into QPR in about level with our penalty area. Which Parl will take. To call back to Parl. Now Chair to Parl again. Tries to get out of there. Good block by Spencer. It's another throw in though for QPR. Jack Colback. Healy now wins the ball. Matos, who has not cleared the ball because and QPR did get the ball across after that bit of an error from Matos, but it went all the way through. So it's a throw in to us on this left-hand side in our own half. In line with our penalty area. Ben Jackson goes long into nobody and he's headed forward. Now Dykes, Armstrong flicks a header past and it's gone over the bar from a tight angle, to be fair, but Lees was there to put him under pressure. But yeah, he couldn't. He was always going to do well to score from there, to be fair. It's a goal kick for Town. As you can see, I'm having problems with my headset, which not got it in the comfy spot. Anyway, Nichols clears it forwards. Spencer wins the header, and now Healy sends it forward. Cook wins the header, and apparently there's a foul on Jack. There's a foul on Jack Colback from Jack Radoni. Again, I'm not sure about that. Seems a bit soft to me, that. But anyway, QPR get the free kick. Now Willock on this right-hand side, after the ball sent long, forces Nichols into a save from the wide area. And now Town with Thomas, who and Willock has actually fouled. Not sure who it was now. But it's a free kick to Town anyway. So we're just approaching the half time, just approaching 45th minute, and Nichols will play the ball out. And don't think there'll be much injury time, might be 3 minutes maybe. But QPR have the ball and they play it long, up to Armstrong, who is very loose first touch. It's 3 minutes added on in the end of this first half. Again, I don't understand why that is a foul, but Steve Cook gets the foul, and they're going to get a chance now to get the ball in, just in our half. So a chance to get the ball in for them, as I said. Elias chair over it as always for QPR, and he plays it deep. Dykes gets his head on it, but it's straight into Nichols' hands again, and Nichols now throws the ball out to Radoni to set Town in motion. Great link-up play with Healy. Now Brodie Spencer on the right. He's crowded out by the QPR players and two around him, and he's knocked it out of play. So QPR get the throw-in. Gets the ball back in from Powell. Call back to Steve Cook. Now Drew. Willock. Back to try to find Drew again, but Hoggy gets the ball. And a bit of a loose pass from him, and Radulovic couldn't get on the end of it. Steve Cook plays it long, and Leeds gets the ball out, so it's a throw-in for QPR. Armstrong now to Willock. Willock, another tricky player to deal with. Willock into Armstrong, back to goal. He's actually played it to Drew, who's in an offside position. So we are actually approaching time up, 47th minute. But there hasn't really been any clear-cut chance in this match so far. A real lack of quality, conviction in front of goal, which probably explains why we're down there with QPR. So probably explains why Nichols plays it long. Town get the throw in just inside QPR's. Yeah, that is it. The halftime whistle blows here, and it is Huddersfield Town Huddersfield Town nil, QPR nil, Huddersfield Town nil. And like I said, a real lack of quality, especially going forward. I don't think we've played that badly, actually. I think we've had but in areas we could have done a lot better, and it isn't that great, really, to watch this. We've done okay, but okay doesn't win you games in this league. Despite, no matter who you're playing against, you have to find that quality. And we haven't. QPR have had their moments, but they haven't really had much to shout about either. So, yeah, hopefully a better second half. Breaking, the FA Cup draw has been moved to 3:15 instead of 2:10. Oh, has it? Oh, yes, because of the delay of the West Brom Wolves game, is it? Yeah. All right. So an hour delay. So how are they gonna move it though? Because what have they had to adjust the Liverpool kickoff time? They will have had to have adjusted the Liverpool kickoff time, won't they? Or is it kicked off the same time? Because I'm not sure. It's kind of messed up the schedule, this kind of issue at West Brom, because now it's delayed everything. But yeah, thank you for letting me know. I think this is because what happened in the Wolves versus West Brom game. Yeah, I did hear about that. So yeah, it's. I wonder what happened in that game. It must have been serious for the game to be suspended temporarily. But yeah, as long as all's okay, it's been completed anyway. Not great, really. Yeah, not great at all, Darren. I agree. We've been the better side. I mean, I don't know if I agree with that. I think both sides have lacked that quality, as I said. So it's been. I don't think one team's been better than the other because I just don't. Liverpool kick off at 2:30, but they are doing the draw at half time. All right, fair enough. They're gonna have to get a move on because they like to talk before the draws, don't they? And mess around, but they'll have to get straight on with it then. As soon as that halftime whistle goes. But yeah, thank you for letting me know. But guys, we're gonna take a quick breather, have a comfort break. So refuel on your snacks, your drinks, whatever you want to do, and we'll be back for the second half. We'll be back for the second half in the next, well, obviously 15 minutes, but I'll be back in about 5 to 10 minutes. So stay tuned for the second half. Thank you for all coming in the first half. Hopefully we can have a better second half. And yeah, but yeah, stick with me and I'll see you in a moment. Welcome back. Welcome back, everybody. We just had a nice little break there, a bit of a breather, if you could say so. And let's get the second half. Will be coming up very soon. But yeah, hang on, I think I missed a comment actually whilst I was away. Miles, good evening, good afternoon. I keep saying good evening because I always do evening shows. I'm not used to this afternoon business, but yeah, just need to speed up our play, he says, and the chance will come. Yeah, I mean the speed of the play has just been really poor, hasn't it? You know, we have to, like you say, we have to speed up the play. But I just think that at times we've kind of been wasteful when we've been in front of goal, but also I just feel like, yeah, I forgot what I was going to say then, but I feel like the speed of the play is not right, as you said. We're giving the ball away far too much as well when we do have it at times. So we can just sharpen up in those areas. This game is there to be won. We said that last week, though. We said that week before. This game is there to be won. And again, if this isn't a win, I know I keep saying I repeat myself, but if this isn't a win, then it's time to make a change. Because that'll be 3 games where in every game there was a chance to win where we should have won. And we failed. And the fact is, you know full well that Darren Moore will keep it the same. He won't change the system. He'll keep it the same. You can't always do that. You have to be fluid in your management. You know, and if you're not prepared to change it up to try and take it in your favour, then that just shows the ambition and the passion and the drive to actually win games. That's just the proof that he isn't bothered about. It's quite evident that he's not bothered about winning games. Anyway, we've seen it. Blue Terry says boring first half, and they said Moore plays attacking football. I mean, I know it was a bit of a boring first half, and yeah, this Moore attacking football. I mean, it's just laughable, isn't it? Absolutely laughable, and so it's a big 45 minutes coming up. Because if we don't get the win, then he's gone. A draw, even a draw, like I said earlier, even a draw will not save his job. Because it's not really. We need to win. We need to win, and if we're not drawing games isn't going to keep us in this division. So, and that'll be 3 games out of 4. As I said, if this does finish 0-0 or even worse, 3 games out of 4 games that we should have won, all of them. So play like this against Wednesday and we lose. I mean, yeah, Wednesday definitely one that have got momentum and grit. Obviously a derby, and yeah. But the thing is, I just hope that we can get him out after this game, and I think that we can really have a chance against Wednesday next weekend. But if we keep, if he continues to persevere with him, which I highly doubt he will, because I've never seen Kevin Nagel speak like he did in the last week or so, that he's come out with quotes and obviously kind of called out the playing style and how we need to show more aggression and how we need to win games and things like that and how we have to go forward more. That's a clear signal that he's he's nearly out of patience, if not out of patience. So, yeah. But yeah, we'll just have to see now. And Aiden says, I want to win this game, but I hope we draw just to get rid of Darren Moore so that then we can stay out of the relegation zone and then we can have a different manager. It will be a win-win. I mean, yeah. I mean, I know what you're saying. We all, as Huddersfield fans, as any football fan, we all want to win, right? But for the long-term best interest of the football club, a draw and get rid of him from that, I would certainly take, because it will give us the best chance of staying in this division without this guy in charge. So, it is a win-win. Get a point, stay out the relegation zone, but knowing full well that it's still not enough. And Nagel wants wins. And, well, we all want wins, but Nagel has said we must win. So yeah, that's it. But the players are out on the field now, so we're about to get underway. Miles says, I think Nagel has told you if we don't win, it's goodbye. I mean, yeah, I think there's been conversations there, and I said that in my preview show, speaking about this. I think there has been conversations in the build-up to this match that, if you don't win this game, then I'm sorry, but you'll have to go. So yeah, I agree. But we are about to get underway here, and Jack Colback gets us underway, and Helic has the ball. He plays it long, and now an aerial duel, and Pal has gone through the back of Healy. It's a free kick. Or was it Redone? One of the two. They were quite close to each other, next to each other, so I don't know who it was. But yeah, it was a very scrappy first half, and we actually have to start. But Willock, now for QPR, the ball sent long to Willock. And Pal to Willock, back to Dykes, who then gets dispossessed by Lees. And now Redone in motion. Sorba Thomas on the left-hand side. He's looked to drive at Drew into the penalty area, and it's an interception from Field, who sends it behind for a corner to Town early on. So again, this is a chance to get the ball in. A delivery in, cleared away from Begovic. He's come across the face of goal. And, oh my goodness, that was unbelievable. I mean, it went so quickly, I didn't actually describe it the best. But yeah, let's have a look. Sorba Thomas gets the ball in. It was palmed away by Begovic. It came to Helic, who headed the ball across the face of goal. Radulovic was so close to getting that header. If it would have connected, it would have been in. Mind you, there were a few people online. It came all the way through to Healy, who was quite wide at that point, and he blazed it far wide. But anyway, Town have the ball back with Lees. Plays it long to Sorba Thomas, who looks to keep it in, but it's too far for him. Drew has the ball, throwing to QPR in their own half. Plays it long to Dykes, who doesn't win the header. Matos does. And now Radulovic. Back to Matos. Matos coming forward. It has a strike. It's blocked. And it's dealt with from Clark Salter's clearance. But Spencer gets a footing from Chair. Loose pass. Loose touch, sorry. And Town have a throw in with Brodie Spencer. Nearly level with QPR's penalty area. He plays it back to Helic, now Lees. Lees in the centre circle plays it across to Helic. Helic now brings it into the QPR half and plays the ball a bit through, plays the ball through, but he's lost it. And QPR trying to send Armstrong down, but it's an interception from Brodie Spencer, who knocks it out of play for a throw into QPR. So a couple of minutes into this, I can't get comfy with these earphones, guys. But yeah, Not much happening at the moment. It's continued to be a bit scrappy these opening few minutes. And Brody Spencer has the throw in for Town. He plays it down the line to Radulovic, who wins the header. Samfield wins the header, and he plays it to Spencer, who heads it. Gosh, it's like tennis. Radone, you need to get on the floor, Radone. Well done, Radone. Radone gets out of a difficult position. And now Sorba Thomas down the left-hand side. Looks to take on Drew. He's beaten him. No, he hasn't. Drew's actually stood his ground, and it's come back off Sorba Thomas. And it's a goal kick. That was poor. But that was a good ball from Jonathan Hogg to send Sorba Thomas through down the left. He did look like he had the better of him, but then Drew crept up behind him and got a foot in, but it also just came back off him. So it's a goal kick, which, just kind of explains our look at the moment, if I'm honest. Just can't do anything. Ilias Chair. A long ball over the top. Nichols will clear it long. Radoni up there, but the linesman's got his flag up. I'm not sure how that's offside personally, but anyway. QPR have a free kick. Clark Salter plays it across. Now Drew to Willock. Samfield loses the Hogg, gets the footing. Now Thomas down the left-hand side again. He looks to take on his man. He gets the ball across. And that was a good interception from Clark Salter because Radoni was just behind him. And that was a crucial... That was a better delivery in and good. Sorba Thomas, that. It's scrappy. Yeah, QPR can't really keep it. And I think we're looking the more lively. But again, we need results. Ben Jackson plays the ball forward from the throw-in. But, gone all the way back really after the goalkeeper. So... Showing Sorba Thomas' stats. How many assists he's got? 7 so far. Anyway, Lees plays the ball up into the air. Radulovic wins it, but then now Hogg wins it back. Sorba Thomas down the left-hand side into the penalty area. He plays it to Radone. And it's a block from Clark Salter. And it's gone behind for a corner to Town on this left-hand side now. That'll become swinging in from. But this, again, we're getting pressure on the QPR defence now, again. But we have we have spells like this, but we never really make them count, and this is the issue. And then they'll have a moment in the second half where they'll come forward more. Sorba Thomas with a poor delivery in there. That is very poor. Shocking. Got to be more consistent with his crossing. And now they've ended up losing it from the shot. I don't know why they do short corners and things like that as well. QPR have a throw in here. But very poor that from Sorba. Drew will look to go down the line again, looking for a flick on from probably Dykes, but it actually was Armstrong that was there, but he didn't actually get it. QPR with Steve Cook gets it away. Now Willock heads it to Armstrong, who looks to hold it. But Town look to get a ball. Matos, great challenge again, and again he's in. Oh, I love Matos. He's such a joy to watch, honestly. Such a brilliant player. QPR have another throw in here, though. Drew gets the ball forward. Lees wins the header now. Sorba Thomas. He sends the ball in motion to Radulovic, who takes on Clark Salter, and it's actually come off. He's played the ball off Salter, and it's a corner to Town. Radulovic, great play that from the forward. Again, really like what I've seen in this game from him. He looks really good. But anyway, corner from Sorba Thomas again. It needs to be better. This way better. And there's a bit of pushing and shoving, and the referee just has a word, and I think we're ready. We're ready to go now. Sorba Thomas. Ball into the penalty area and headed over the top by Hellick. And usually, when he does get a chance like that, Hellick, he does actually finish them. And you can see his frustration. It was a free header. Although there were a lot of bodies in there. Yeah, it wasn't exactly a free header, to be fair, but he did actually rise above, obviously. There were loads of people around, very crowded area. But it was just over. Credit to the Huddersfield Town fans who's travelled down to London. Yeah, great effort from them. Obviously, early start. Saw the coaches are setting off this morning on 5:30. Yeah, full credit to them, for sure. And especially the ticket price as well, near enough £40 for a ticket for this game. And again, the fans, football wouldn't be anything without fans. And I hate the fact that football clubs think they can charge fans so much to get into stadiums. And it's just like, it's just taking advantage of people, to be fair. It's just ridiculous. So for me, very poor prices. But yeah, full credit to the fans. Yeah, it did look like it was in, didn't it, to be fair? I kind of thought it was in, to be fair. But yeah. Anyway, QPR look to go down this left-hand side with Chair. First real bit of attacking play from the second half. Pal, great tackle by Healy, getting stuck in there, doing his defensive duties. Call back. Good interception again by Spencer, and now Radulovic, who can't quite get the execution of that ball through. I don't know what he was trying to do. I think he was trying to find Spencer, but went back to the keeper, Asmir Bekovic. We need a spark in this game. It needs something to happen. This is just, we need somebody to come on. I don't know who we've got on the bench, actually. I'll have to have a look. I don't think there'll be many options because we never. But QPR look like they may be making their first move. Well, they already made substitutions, but I mean in the second half. Let's have a look at our bench. We've got Karoma maybe. I could come on. Nichols anyway at his feet plays it long to Radulovic, who can't win the header. Steve Cook deals with it. Begovic now. Drew to Dykes. Field plays the ball forward, but he's a loose pass, and now Town have got the ball. Radoni, Sorba Thomas down the left-hand side. Looks to play the ball, and he's played it off him. It's a corner. Good block, that from the QPR player. But yeah, Karoma potentially to come on. Kasumu. Balka could come on. We haven't seen, he could come on to make his debut. We've come out better in this second half. Yeah, we have slightly, haven't we? But another corner in now then. Sorba Thomas. Again, that's poor. Straight into the keeper's hands, and Begovic now throws it long, but Willock tries to keep it here and he can't. And he's pulled up as well. Limping now. But Sorba Thomas. Town don't mess around. Sorba Thomas gets the ball back in. Radulovic tries to get on the end of it, but Salter wins that battle this time. He's come back to Healy. Now Radoni. Radoni tries to get out of that, and he's actually had the last touch. Throw into QPR. We're just approaching the hour mark. I wish I could have, like a stopwatch somewhere. It looks so, I don't know how to do it though, but it would be a lot better if we could have a stopwatch for these watch-alongs. So it's like, what time it's on and, where I'm at in the game, but I don't know how to do it. But yeah, anyway, QPR now come forward. Willock coming forward. Willock now, and Lees blocks it, and it's now come back to QPR. So QPR look like they're having a little spell now. Oh, I thought that was Cook, but it wasn't. But the execution of that pass through from, sure who it was, but it was too long for Willock. And QPR are going to make 2 changes. He's a goal kick, by the way, for Town. Willock is coming off for QPR. And Lyndon Dykes is coming off too. And I'm just going to get the names of the people that are coming on. So Dixon Bonner comes on for Willock, and Smith comes on for Dykes, I believe. So we're going to get the ball underway. So it's QPR, obviously, will look to try and make those substitutions work for them, but and look at this dithering about. I hate it. We need to be winning this game, and the goal and Nichols, he's taking his time. This is coming from the manager. Why is he happy and content with a draw? Draws are no good. How many times do we have to say it? And Nichols plays the ball long. Radulovic wins the header. Hogg. Now Matos. Lees clears the ball upfield. Radulovic goes up, but he can't win the header. Oh, it's like head tennis, this. It's just so scrappy. Radoni, great interception. And now Sorba Thomas down the left-hand side. He comes forward, gets the ball to Radoni. The touch let him down there, and he's got to be making a better touch there. Goodness me. And Sorba Thomas gets the ball back in, and it's a good ball. And it's cleared away behind for a corner to Town. But Powell with that header at the back post again. That is a great header away behind for QPR. But good balling from Sorba. A deep ball. It was going towards Radulovic, who was waiting to pounce, but Powell dealt with it. Sorba Thomas will get the ball in from the right-hand side now. And he plays the ball in. Lees wins it, but it's into the keeper's hands. And now Begovic gets the ball out, throws it long. But Brodie Spencer deals with it and kicks it out. And yeah, good clearance out of play there when the counter was looking quite dangerous. QPR get the ball back in play and now call back. I'm not sure how that's gone through Hogg. And played it off Spencer, and it's a throw into QPR. Ilias Chair gets the ball deep. Oh, he's played across. That was a chance for QPR. Oh my goodness. And that was dangerous. QPR now showing a bit of aggression, and Town are on the back foot slightly. Armstrong. Oh, yeah, and QPR. Sam Field has actually gone lunging into Hellick in the aftermath of that, and he's actually looks like he's hurt, but I'm struggling to keep up with the play, but also I'm struggling to name the QPR players. So we're going to... just going to have a look at this chance. Sam Field, obviously. I'm not sure why Sam Field's lunging in there when he... He's actually got booked as well, Sam Field, for that. He's going to be missing the next 2 games because he's been booked 10 times this season. He'll be missing the next 2 against Blackburn and Norwich. But yeah, Hellick receiving treatment. Smith, yeah, it was Smith at the back post. They headed it across. Nichols scrambling across. And we couldn't get rid of it, but Hellick kind of got it back to Nichols. And that was that, but that looked very dangerous, that. The breaking play here, as I said, is Hellick get... Hopefully it's not... Yeah, I don't think it's going to be too bad, this, but obviously he's just getting to his feet now. And so no play to describe yet as Hellick just makes his way to the off the pitch because he's received treatment, so he'll have to come back on after this. But I think he'll be all right. I think he looks all right. And Nichols now will get the ball back underway from this free kick for Town. A win. QPR play it long now to Armstrong, but Hogg deals with it. And now Chair gets onto the end of this loose pass and weaves in and out as he always does, but he's actually ended up losing it in the end. It's a throw-in to us. And Hellick's back on. So into the 67th minute now, just approaching. So into the final 20. Can anyone, or can either side, should I say, get this winner that they so crave? The fans crave, not, I don't know, Darren Moore doesn't crave a win because he doesn't like winning, but yeah. But we all want, mind you, like you say, we're best drawing this and him going. That's the thing. But Chair, I do worry, because we're just looking quite perilous when we're defending. But Hellick is actually not moving too freely at the moment still. This would be a big blow if he has to come off. But, yeah. Might take a moment or so for him to run it off, but it won't come off easy. Jackson now down the left. He gets the ball in. And there was a push on Parl from Healy, but Healy actually didn't connect with it properly anyway. So QPR will get this ball upfield from Begovic. So apparently Hellick has said to the bench that he needs to come off. So this is just ridiculous. This is just, goes from bad to worse, doesn't it? Losing a player like Hellick, we know how big of a player he is for us, and, hopefully it's not too serious. But again, just getting an injury like this, it's just getting so frustrating. You just feel like tearing your hair out. You really do, because, we can't afford to lose Hellick. But anyway, Town look to get the ball in from this free kick. Sorba Thomas delivers into the keeper's hands. Very poor delivery that from Sorba. Oris says Murray's definitely gone if it ends like this. Yeah, I agree. And Helic has now gone back onto the floor, and yeah, it was a collision. It wasn't anything nasty from field, to be fair, and it didn't look that serious. Really, it just felt like it was a coming together. But he's kind of might be his knee, or it's a dead leg or something. Not sure, but yeah, that's a big blow for us, losing Helic. He's having to come off, and I wonder if we're going to see Balka now come in, a new guy from... Yeah, Radinho Balka's coming on. Here he is, signing from Groningen. I can't ever say that, but you know what I mean. The new guy that we haven't seen yet, so he's making his debut. But yeah, I agree. He has to go if it ends like this. So let's see how Balka is here. 20 minutes to go, 17 to the 70th minute. There is going to be quite a bit of stoppage time. It's been a bit of stop-start game. Anyway, Begovic plays it long for QPR. Latched onto by Town, and now Dulovic tries to get the ball over the top for Healy to chase, but Begovic comes out and heads it away, but it's come to Radoni. Radoni now to Matos. Matos comes in the penalty area and he lost it. The touch there took it away from him. Very loose touch from Matos. And he's ended up fouling Sam Field. Ore says, do you think it will end 0-0? Well, as I said, I think it looks likely it will from what I've seen. But anyway, there's a chance now for QPR. Down this right inside, he's kept it in play, Smith. He plays it to across, and it's a corner to QPR. Hogg scrambles it behind. He does look likely to finish 0-0, to be fair. But QPR look like they potentially might be able to get a winner here if they can make the most of one of these. Because I just feel like towards the end of the games, we just sit back even deeper and just invite the team on. So who knows what will happen. But probably a draw, but I wouldn't be surprised if QPR win this. I don't think we're getting the winner, to be honest. So we'll have to see. But QPR look to get this ball into the penalty area. They do deliver. Cook. Is that Cook? Heads it into Nichols' hands. And now Nichols bowls it out quickly long to Matos, who chases it. But it's actually gone out of play before he can reach it. And QPR will get the throw in. Colback gets the ball back in play. And now it's at Begovic's feet, who plays long once more for Armstrong to try and get on the end of it. But Balka, Brody Spencer wins the header. And it's, yeah, we're not really doing anything. In this second half, by the way, we've had no shots on target. We've had 4 shots, but no shots on target. And they've had more possession. It's so incredibly poor, this. Sorba Thomas now has the ball at his feet. He now takes his man on, Drew, and now gets a corner. And Town. We don't have the threat of Mikael Helic, but will Balka, who is a similar size to Helic, can he maybe get on the end of something here? Sorba Thomas has to get this delivery. He does, and Lee's stretching, but it's gone wide. But that was an all right delivery, but Lees was stretching for that, and it's gone behind. It's a goal kick. So just nearly into the net last 15 minutes then. Begovic plays it short to Drew. Field Now Armstrong, good tackle by Balker, who good first intro to his time at the club. And Drew now gets the throw in for QPR. Back to get there. He plays it long. There's just no real quality in this game at all. And you know, both are just doing what others are doing. Karoma has emerged from the bench. So Josh Karoma will be coming on now for Town. But it's a loose play. And now QPR have a go. And it's gone wide from... That was a poor giveaway from Brodie Spencer. A loose pass on the edge of the penalty area. And I believe it was Dixon Bonner who sent that wide. But like I said, Josh Karoma is coming on. Who's coming off? Matos is coming off. Who, for some reason, doesn't seem to be able to last 90 minutes. He hasn't completed 90 minutes since he's come in. I find it very strange, to be honest. Why is Darren Moore not making more changes like Kasumo or Karoma? I mean, yeah, Karoma's come on now, but yeah, I agree. It's the timing into it. He's waiting and waiting. We're at the 75th minute already. These subs should have been on 10 minutes earlier. So what's the delay about? So yeah, I agree. And Kasumu's not come on yet, but Karoma has. Terry Dart says we're doing everything but scoring. We're pushing well and getting some good position, just lacking the final product. Yeah, I mean, I agree, but there's still a lot of quality, and it seems like the handbrake's on. We're still not committing enough. It just feels like that to me. We're not committing enough. And that, I'm afraid, is down to Darren Moore. Smith on the right side. He gets a corner off Ben Jackson's leg. It's gone behind. So QPR seems to be pushing more now into the last 15 minutes now. What is going to happen? Is there going to be late drama here at Loftus Road? A ball in. Gone all the way through. He's chips up into the air for QPR, but cleared away. Oh, not quite cleared away enough by Sorba, and now he's being pushed in the back, surely. And Kenneth Palmer's pushing him in the back, and it's a free kick. That just alleviates the pressure. Eds, I thought Kasumu did well last week at Blackburn when he came on, to be fair. He did actually, to be fair, didn't he? He did have a chance, though, didn't he, to score, but he's never really been that great in front of goal. But I suppose that's not really his game. I don't really know why he's being taught to play in positions like that, but he's more of a defensive-minded player, isn't he? But yeah, he did do all right when he came on. So a long ball upfield. Now Sorba Thomas on the left. He jinks, pulls it back to Ben Jackson, back to Sorba, who gets a ball in. Radulovic, and it's a good save. It's actually touched over from Begovic. He had to do that because that was going in. Whoa. Again, I know Sorba hasn't got his delivery right every time, but he has made some very good crosses. And Radulovic just can't quite get the power on it, but also can't get quite the direction he wanted. But Town get the ball in, parried away from by Begovic. Now Armstrong looks to latch onto this, plays it back to Pal, who gives the ball away, and now Lees, I don't know why he's there. But Karoma, first touch in this game, I believe. Karoma sprays it across. It's gone all the way through, and it's cleared away by Drew for a throw-in on this left-hand side. Ben Jackson, now Thomas. Again, he's on the ball. Pulls it back to Jackson. Are they going to get a delivery in? No, he's going back to Thomas. Thomas out muscling Drew, but couldn't quite get the execution there. Bit of a late boots there from into Hoggy's stomach. But Sorba Thomas now to Karoma. Karoma into the penalty area. And he's scuffed his chance, actually. Has it deflected for a throw-in, maybe? Or is it QPR's ball? Oh, yes, it is our ball. It must have took a touch off Karoma's scuffed. I don't know what he was trying to do, to be fair, but anyway, Ben Jackson will get the ball back in then. Healy plays it back to Thomas. Thomas now plays it into Healy, who turns, but he can't get past Drew, who stands his ground. It's a goal kick. QPR will take this goal kick into the 80th minute now, into the final 10 plus injury time. And it still remains goalless. A long ball upfield off Lees now, and it's a throw-in for QPR on this right-hand side in our half. Drew throws it in. Radulovic gets rid of it, out of play again, or a throw in the same area, kind of. Drew plays it long, over the top. Armstrong tries to get on the end of it, but Balker showing his strength and lets the ball run out of play for a goal kick to us. You see, now we should be actually looking to have a bit more thing, but we're taking ages. This is a team that is in the relegation zone, and we're looking to slow the player down for some reason. Radulovic now goes up for the header. He's gone over, holding his face. Surely, I thought the referee has to stop play for head injuries, for goodness sakes. And he let it delay. He delayed and delayed. And now he's finally stopped play. But really, you have to be stopping that straight away. And now Sam Fields having to go at Hoggy for some reason. Hoggy's reacting. A bit of tension. I'm not sure what happened, but he went up. But he did catch him in the face, actually, Cook. But so the referee will look to get the ball back in motion. Sure why Cook's complaining, because he did have his arms there. Anyway, QPR have the ball with Drew. Drew plays it long to Smith, who's done quite well since he's come on. He's got the ball across. Lees deals with it, clears it away. Now Sorba Thomas come off Drew, and it's a throw-in for Town. Jackson. Again, slowing the game down, and he's playing it long. Sorba Thomas now down the left-hand side. What can he do with this? Up against Drew. This battle's intriguing. Sorba Thomas gets the ball in, cleared away from Clark Salter. Come to Radoni, on the edge of the penalty area. It's cleared. It's blocked by QPR. And now QPR play the ball forward once more. And now Smith. Down the line to Armstrong, who looks to take on Balker. Bonner He's gone over Smith. Smith's gone over. That was a very soft. He didn't need to go down there. I'm not sure why he was trying to get a penalty because that was a bit of cheating going on. But Smith has actually got a corner out of his troubles. He went down way too easily from Hoggy's challenge Smith. He got back up anyway, and he's got a corner for himself, corner for QPR. But you could tell he was trying to look for that then. No need to do that, Smith. Very cheating there. Anyway, QPR will get the ball in. They play it short. They now get the ball across. It's come to call back on the edge of the penalty area. And it's into the keeper's hands. This is where I get nervous, he says, because for 85 minutes of the game, we've been the better side. I mean, yeah, it's, we do tend to lose focus in these moments. That's a definite foul on Karoma, and there's going to be a free kick to Town. And a ball in. He's Radone. Balka. It's to Radone. Radone is putting it in the back of the net. And Town leads. Town take the lead. Jack Radone. He falls to his feet. And he goes to the touchline and he holds up a t-shirt that reads Turton on the back, thinking of Ollie Turton after his serious injury again, ruling him out for a few months after already being out for a year. But Town take the lead. And QPR now Balka, yeah, I'm just looking at the goal again. Balka kind of shoots, but he scuffs it. It falls to Radone's feet. A scruffy goal, really, but Radone from that area, he was never going to miss. And Radone and Town have a few minutes to hold on, plus injury time. This is a huge moment, but I can only think that this will obviously save Daramua's position for now. Which, yeah. Go, yeah. Yes, who loves your baby up the Town? I'll say this is as good as I've seen Huddersfield play for a long while, Michael says. Yeah, I mean, we haven't played best, to be fair, but just looking at the table now, this is a 6-point gap if we manage to hold on. Getting Cleon says, yeah, indeed. Getting Aiden says. And QPR with Armstrong coming forward. Got to keep Ilias Chair. Ilias Chair! And it's blazed over from Dixon Bonner. I'm not sure how he's missed that. Michael says, I think Darren was taking the shackles off of this match, not being so defensive. I mean, I kind of said that I felt like we were kind of had the handbrake on still. But I think, yeah, I suppose you're right in a way. But he has to deploy those tactics every game because we have to win every game. But Town get the goal kick. Nichols, he's going to take all the time in the world now with this. Michael doesn't have to say QPR look a poor. Yeah, they do, don't they? They look a very poor outfit to QPR, you know, and QPR making some more changes. Albert Adoma coming on. I'm not sure who the other guy is, but we'll soon see. Sam Field's coming off. But we are approaching the 90th minute now. Sam Field's coming off, like I said, and Clark Saltz is coming off. And on comes Fox and Adoma. And apparently there's going to be 7 additional minutes. So this is by no means over yet. And Begovic now plays it long for QPR. Balka wins the header. And now it's come loose to Bonner. Bonner now plays it to the left-hand side to Powell, who Brodie Spencer gets a great challenge in. It's a throw into QPR. Now they get the ball back in motion, QPR. Ilias Chair in the penalty area. Dixon Bonner gets the ball in. Town. Now come away. Radulovic to Karoma. Down the right. And Fox gets a tackle. It's a throw into Town. Apparently 7 additional minutes to be played. Yeah, 7 minutes. We're into that now. First minute. But yeah, that chance there. I mean, that was a big chance for QPR. Chair getting the ball across. I think Armstrong was waiting, but Lees was there to get the ball over. They actually... And the referee is now booked Spencer for time wasting. Radulovic, who keeps hold of it, and now he's still... Now that's scored from Radulovic, who plays it through to Karoma, who takes it to the corner flank. He goes down. Fox, sorry. QPR have a throw-in, by the way, into the 2nd minute of injury time. They play the ball long. Brodie Spencer wins the header. Hogg. Great challenge by Radone. And now QPR will have to play this ball long. Get everyone forward. But this is a damaging blow for QPR. And Town will look to claim all 3 points. If they can hold on here. Ben Jackson has cleared it. Radoni now. Call back, but Radoni gets the better of call back. And Radoni now brings it forward, sends Sorba Thomas down the left. Sorba Thomas cuts in, beats Drew, goes over. And Hogg. Town just keeping the ball, and QPR struggling to get it. Offside, Sorba Thomas, who doesn't attempt to go for it. Got it's like head tennis. And QPR just play it long, and it's not going anywhere, really. Into the 3rd minute, well, 3.5 of the 7 to be played. And Lees makes a silly challenge there, really, and it's a free kick to QPR. Would you say that Moore has to go? Should Town win, or should a decision be made after Sheffield Wednesday match next weekend? I think the fact that he's won this game, unfortunately, means that he will stay for next weekend, but I kind of feel like a decision still has to be made. QPR have gone all the way back to the goalkeeper here. And Begovic plays it long. Up in the air. It's gone through. Adoma. Now, Chair. Is it? Chair. It's a goal! Have they? What's the referee blowing? I thought the referee blowed for a foul maybe, but no. And QPR have equalised. And it's Kenneth Powell who has got the goal from a delivery. But QPR, I mean, yeah, that is just absolutely ridiculous defending. Scrappy goal. And Town into, can you believe, 4.5 minutes in to the 7 added on, and QPR have equalised. And the gap now gets reduced to 3. And QPR, if QPR score here, this is going to be a catastrophe. And they come forward again. And Armstrong. Bonner to Adoma on the right side. He plays the ball. It's kept the ball in, headed across. And Drew, and he's gone all the way out. And he's got to go. I mean, listen, I said it. If he doesn't get the win today, he has to go. He's got to go. Yeah, it is Moore out. It is Moore out. He has to go. I'm afraid. I'm sorry. And it has got quite a bit dark in here, hasn't it? And I've just noticed on my camera there. But yeah, Moore. It's just not good enough, is it? Not, it's the game management, isn't it? And, when you're 1-0 up, you expect to see out the game, especially in the position we're in. But no. QPR play it long. And now there's a chance for Chair on the left-hand side for QPR. Plays the ball across. And it's headed away from Jackson. And it's a throw-in. And QPR, are they going to get one chance? Are they going to get one more chance, QPR? We're over the 7 minutes added on. Initially added on. Spencer's on the floor with cramp by the looks of it. Moore out, disgrace. Absolutely disgraceful, isn't it? Absolutely disgraceful. And you can say that we played better today. We could say anything about the performance today. The reality is it's a results-based business. And again, we've come up short and we've blown it. We've blown it. Now, what's happening here? The change is going to come, and I think Spencer's going to come off, isn't he? And Matty Pearson's coming on. So yeah, Moore out, absolute disgrace. Where's the QPR play? Is it a long ball in, is it? Yeah, it's thrown into the penalty area, long ball. Sorba Thomas has it at his feet now and he clears it. Is that it? Begovic will look to launch it long, but is the referee going to allow time? Balka clears it to Karoma, who clears it further. And now Healy chases. Asmir Begovic is there first. QPR. Into the 99th minute of this game. And Sorba Thomas Radoni QPR tackle, but that's it. That is it. It is a 1-1 draw. Town took the lead courtesy of a Jack Redoni strike. But Kenneth Powell equalised late into injury time. And it is a massive 2 points dropped here. There's no question about it. The pressure on Darren Moore has to be there now. He has to go after this. I'm sorry, but he has to go. This result now allows QPR a bit of an incentive of still being only 3 points away from us, as opposed to the 6. And for some reason, Darren Moore has gone over to the fans and clapping them. That very rarely happens. And he's just wanting sympathy, clearly. But no, I'm afraid this is a results-based business. A draw is not enough in a game of this magnitude. And yeah, it's not good enough. By the way, guys, I did kind of notice it and I kind of just ignored it. But if you don't kind of tell me when things are happening, that would kind of help. Because I don't like to know things before it's actually happening on my screen because it kind of ruins it. But yeah, I appreciate the updates. But yeah, as I said, I don't really want you to be posting or commenting what's happening in the game, if you don't mind moving forward in these watch-alongs. That would be appreciated. Rubbish result, absolutely rubbish. Rubbish. No good at all for us. Get him out of this club now. Absolutely, get him out. Nagel, get on the phone now and make the decision. Get this guy out of this club. There's no excuses. Whoever is in charge, it's a must-win against Sheffield Wednesday because Southampton and Leeds follow. Yeah, Michael, it is. And that's 3 games out of 4. Well, we've picked up just 3. 3 points against relegation rivals out of 9. Not enough. Not good enough. It's a disgrace. So, yeah. I'm going to kind of wrap up now. Just kind of a thing about this. I know it's a bit dark on the screen now. It's going to be a bit dark in here. But I won't be doing a live tomorrow reacting to this game. I'll probably do a pre-recorded version on my channel. That'll be out tomorrow, kind of talking about the game after a bit of analysis, a bit of thought about what I want to say. So, yeah, stay tuned for that. But, yeah, it's been a good watch-along. Another frustrating afternoon, unfortunately. It's come to an end. And Darren Moore has to go. So, Nagel, you know what to do. You know what to do. And that's it. When is your next watch-along? The next watch-along will be on Thursday night. I will be doing the Wolves-Man United game on Thursday night. So that'll be interesting. So that'll be the next one. But yeah, a very scrappy game. So a good finish by Redoni. It was a bit of a scrappy goal, to be fair, but he did fall to his feet kindly. But then, obviously, in injury time, lack of concentration, sitting deep and conceding. Absolutely shocking. And I'm afraid, yeah. To be fair, if Moore sacked, guys, I probably will come on. Now, it depends when that will be, or if it will be. But I probably will do an additional stream. But that'll be that'll be quite short notice. So I'll just kind of come on. I won't have time to kind of let you guys know. But like I say, click the notification bell and you will see you every time. Obviously, when I go live, you'll get a notification. So yeah, like I say, thank you all for watching, by the way. Anyway, please make sure you smash the like, subscribe if you are new, and share the video. And if you are watching it on playback, let me know your thoughts on this game too. Love to hear from you. Terrier Darts is a disappointing result, not what we deserved, but that's football. But yeah, probs need a change now. I mean, yeah, it is. You know, it's another frustrating result. A result that does us no good whatsoever. And yeah, a change. It has to happen now. There's no ifs, buts, or maybes. If you look at the squad that was put out today, that's the strongest that Darren Moore has been able to have. So if you can hide behind the he's got injuries, he hasn't got a full team or whatever, and all this nonsense that I've been hearing for weeks and weeks and weeks. Well, now he did have quite a strong team today, and he still couldn't get results. So, you know, the performances, the players are responsible for. The results, the manager is responsible for. And it's another deflating result against a team that were very, very poor, and we still couldn't hold on to it. So, yeah. Yeah, QPR were poor. They were there for the taking. But we said that in the previous two games, Michael. Blackburn were poor last week. Plymouth were very poor the week before. It's the city, you know. That's three in a row. Like I said, that we should have won them games and we haven't. And yeah, we keep drawing games. We're gonna go down. So we will go down if we keep him in charge. But anyway, I will share my thoughts on the review video that I'll post tomorrow. Who knows? I might be back later for a surprise live for Darren Moore's sacking, or maybe it'll be tomorrow morning. But it has to happen. I'm tired. I'm fed up of this rubbish every week. We are not getting results, and it's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Awful football. Yes, okay, we might have played a bit better today, but overall, you can't say the football's been great to watch. So, yeah, not good enough. But yeah, anyway, guys, I'm going to head off now. Thank you all for watching. It's been a great watch along. Big up to everyone that's been in the chat. I appreciate all the contributions. It's been a good watch along. I've enjoyed it again. I love doing these watch alongs, to be fair. New content may be coming to the channel very soon, so stay tuned for that. I did kind of do a video on my Instagram story about potential ideas going forward, going to new grounds I haven't been to, going to some matches, and doing a little vlog, my own style vlog. I don't tend to vlog the game itself, but I tend to do footage and things around the stadium and maybe get a bit of footage inside too. And yeah, just kind of do it. That's my kind of style. But anyway, that's something that could potentially happen in the future. But anyway, like I say, please make sure you smash a like, subscribe if you're new, comment your thoughts down below on this result. And I'll see you very, very soon. But thank you all for your support. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, whatever you get up to. And yeah, I'll see you very, very soon. Take care, everybody. And as always, Darren Moore, get out of this club now. Goodbye, everyone.